This is the plaintiff, Zuma Torres. She says she parked her car at the defendant's garage, and when she went to pick it up, all she saw was chaos. Everyone was frantically checking their cars out because there'd been a flood in the garage. When she saw her car, the inside was sopping wet. It wouldn't start because the wiring and computer were ruined by the water, and her car was deemed a total loss by her insurance. She's here suing the defendant because he was rude. He caused her a lot of pain and suffering, and she deserves $5,000 for her troubles. This is the defendant, Farad Gramapur. He says he rushed to the scene of the flood at his garage and moved 95 cars out of harm's way in just 20 minutes. He explained what happened to the plaintiff. He dried off her car, it started right up, and off she left, a happy camper. The plaintiff then decided she wanted a new car, and she somehow manipulated her insurance company to declare her car a total loss. Now she wants another $5,000 from him for an act of God? Good luck. He's accused of being all wet.
All parties, please use your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff parked in the defendant's garage. When she came back, the garage had flooded and her car got totaled, and she wants pain and suffering. The defendant says she's a scammer. It's the case of scammer. He hardly knew her.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome in.
Zuma Torres, you are suing Riverdale Fast Parking Corporation, represented here by Farad Gramapur.
Yes, ma'am.
For $5,000 in pain and suffering because your car got flooded while in their care. What happened?
So when I went to get my car, obtain my car,
You park your car there on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis.
How long
yes.
has it been there?
For about over a year.
And this is where, in the Bronx?
In the Bronx, yes.
Okay, and is it a covered lot?
Yes.
Okay, where would you park your car? What floor?
First.
When this happened, were you parked on the first floor?
On the first floor, yes.
All right, and what happened?
So when I went to obtain my car, I saw all this chaos, all these people running back and forth. And when I went down to the first floor where my car, should have been at, the defendant stopped me and told me that there was a flood. So he escorted me to where my car was.
Okay, so you go to the second floor.
And I went to the second floor to see what the damage was. And when I went into my car, the back seat, everything, the carpet, everything was flooded. It was very, very wet. And,
okay, we say the back seat was wet. Are you referring to the carpets?
The carpets and the seat.
How high did that flood go?
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm going to explain right now.
If I'm looking at you and asking you the question,
Okay.
it's your turn to explain, yes.
Okay. That night was a flood. We had a heavy rain.
A flood caused by what?
By heavy rain.
Okay.
And the flood came through from 87 Major Diggin to my property.
Okay.
And it started at midnight. And I'm living 10 minutes away from the garage. So I get there in less than 15 minutes, and I saw the water is coming through all the windows through the first floor.
Okay, but hold on. It's coming through all the windows. Where are the windows? Try to understand that I've never been there.
Okay.
Neither has anyone else within the sound of my voice.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
try to describe the scene for us.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a 2-level car garage.
Okay.
The first level, it's underground.
There we go. So the
Okay.
first level's underground. Okay.
Okay. And the back of the property is 87 Major Diggin. That night there was a heavy rain, and the rain just comes through from the 87 Major Diggin to my property. I'm going to show you the video.
May I see the video? Did the windows bust? Did they break open from the pressure of the rain, or what?
No. It's 4 feet.
Well, I can't see. Can I see the windows here, or I can't? Well, it's a video. Let's see what I can see. Wow, look how high that water got. Woo!
But if
No, don't talk. I'm absorbing this. But anyway, so when you say the windows, there's no glass there, right?
No, there is not glass.
Okay. So you just mean the openings?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
As you see.
Who's driving that car?
One of my
Is
employees.
it driving all these cars out?
If you go to next video,
Yeah.
please, okay? And this is the upper level.
So that's you guys moving all the cars up to
Exactly,
the upper
Your
level.
Honor. Exactly,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Well, we know though, so your car was really damaged.
Really damaged.
Right.
No, because I could actually hear the water under the car.
How do you hear water under the car?
Every time I would, speed and slow down.
You could hear swish, swish?
Yep, yep.
I've heard that before.
And I said,
No, I mean, I've
"Something's
actually
wrong."
heard that before. Not I've heard it in court. I meant I've heard that before in my car. I once left a convertible open all night. There were fish in it, basically.
And every time after this, my car needed to be,
So the bottom line is, Geico, you asked Geico,
they told me that it was
Total loss.
Total loss.
and so your insurance company reimbursed you.
Right.
Right. Why are you suing him here today? Because when you decide you're going to sue somebody, you have to identify what it is they did wrong. There's no question bad stuff happened to you, but what did they do wrong?
So garage floods because of this massive flood and the drainage system. Is the garage responsible for her damage?
I think so. As a rentee, you expect a certain amount of...
You're the rentor, actually.
As the rentor, excuse me, you expect a certain amount of security and some
But
things.
it's kind of beyond his control, isn't it?
I mean, there's a reason they have renter's insurance. So, I mean, it's kind of...
So it's on the car owner.
It's on the car owner.
Okay, who's going to break the tie? What do you say?
I think if you are the owner, you are responsible for those things you have
Owner of what? The garage or the car?
of the garage.
So you think the garage is responsible?
Yeah, I think the garage is responsible.
Even if it was beyond the control of the garage, there was this massive flood?
Because he knows when he built the parking lot, the garage, he knows.
Dude, have you ever heard of Noah's Ark?
Oh, so, yeah, you have the point. So I think...
We'll have a Bible study class after the show, but we got to go. Going inside the courtroom.
They didn't keep my automobile secure, even though I was still paying for a monthly basis to keep my car,
Okay, but what do you mean by that? Because it's one thing if they have a pipe that bursts because of neglect, because they don't maintain things. It's quite another if God decides it's going to rain and the systems back up as they do. How is that his fault? What did he do wrong?
not keeping my car secure. I mean,
From what? From God? And what happened is your insurance company paid you fully. They gave you $13,000, called it a total loss. So what are you suing him for?
Pay
Pain
Honda-
and suffering.
Honda fi-
What
right.
pain and suffering did he inflict upon you? Other than that he owns the parking lot and has a deep pocket, what possible thing did he do wrong?
he didn't keep my car safe.
Okay, verdict for the defendant.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Is it really unbelievable?
Yeah,
Is
it
it
is.
really?
It
I
is.
don't think it is.
It is.
So Judge Millian finds for the defendant in this case. Here's the plaintiff. What's your response now? How do you feel about it?
Very upset because at the end of the day, the one who doesn't have a car is me. And she didn't hear everything that I wanted to say. And
What didn't you say that you wanted the judge to hear?
I have multiple sclerosis, I have a disability, and this is the reason why I needed this car all the time.
Yeah, but that doesn't count in this situation. Plus, you got a new car.
Where I don't have a car.
Your insurance paid you.
Paid, financial. Honda
Well, the
Financial.
bottom line is
not me.
he didn't do anything wrong for you. Sorry about that. That's the judge's decision. Okay, you got to live with it.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. You're welcome. Here comes the defendant now. Were you concerned? Were you worried about losing this case?
No.
Did anybody else sue you?
Oh no. I
Nobody?
mean, this wasn't my fault. This is a nature disaster, and I did what I could. I take all
You moved
95
cars in 20 minutes?
In 20 minutes.
How'd you do that?
With my wife, 2 kids, 2 employees, and one of my friends, 6 of us.
Yeah.
So in less than 20 minutes, I took all the cars, and after that, I took care of the cars with the detail man and clean it and wash it and dry it and everything. And she came to me 2 days after that, and she told me, "That's very nice of you. You cleaned that car," and she drove out. Nothing.
Sorry she had to sue you, but congratulations.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
Good
Thank you,
enough.
sir. Thank
Thank you very much, sir. Interesting, Harvey. What do you think?
Okay, doke. Look, this is a contract case, and under the law, you can never get pain and suffering damages for breach of contract, ever.